This episode of A Couple of Guys Go Look at Stuff is brought to you by me and my friends. Just kidding, we don't have a sponsor yet. Hey friends, my name is Clay. Thank you for joining us for the very first episode of A Couple of Guys Go Look at Stuff. Now, you're probably wondering what this series will entail. It is going to be a couple of guys looking at stuff. And in some episodes, there are ladies present. So this first episode, my friend Tim and also my friend Alex joined me as we explored the 1,000 Steps Trail. Now, this is part of the Standing Stone Trail, and it's near Huntington, PA. I guess to be exact, it's Mount Union, PA. So when we go on these adventures, we don't always know a whole lot about what we're exploring. We do a little bit of research before and after, but a lot of times we're just seeing everything without knowing what's going on. We try to find places that a lot of people might not go. We're open to exploring a lot of different kinds of places, but in this first season, we mostly explored things that were abandoned, like old restaurants or retail stores, and we did not break into any of these places, but we also explored some hiking trails and different places within the Appalachian Mountains. Unfortunately, this video turned into a PSA for vaping, so kids don't vape. So I'm going to get off here and let you enjoy the first episode of A Couple of Guys Go Look at Stuff, the 1,000 Steps Trail. Gotta do that vaping. Tell us about how this benefits you in like a health aspect.
I stopped smoking, and statistically I'm less likely to do an assault, which has been a problem as of late. So when we get some nicotine in there, we're going to assault less people.
Okay, and then you don't use fruity flavors, so you just use like the politically correct flavors.
It's mostly just really dry ones like sandpaper. We'll do a drywall. Loose gravel is
That's
one of my
nice.
favorites.
So don't try this at home.
If you want to be cool, do it at home. Or no, don't try it at home, but come to the 1,000 Steps and do it there.
Yeah, there's a vape shop at the top.
Yeah, that's what we're going to. We need more vapes.
Little Barbie doll inside.
Hold it because this thing's so heavy. But the idea is you drive it at the same time too. Oh, right into a transmitter.
Nailed it.
Tim, tell me about this sign. Pack it in, pack it out. What does this mean?
What they want you to do is put all the garbage into your bags, take it out, back onto the ground, and then leave quickly. They don't know no one should know that you were here, but the way I'm reading it, it looks like there should be mounds of garbage.
I mean, it could go many different ways. You could be like, pack it in like you're packing heat. Pack it in like...
Okay, yeah, so here's the thing.
Pack it in like you're packing in a body and then you're leaving it and you're leaving no trace? Or like...
You gotta secure your weapon in your pants.
Is there like a
Take it
mafia, like a mob presence
Yeah,
here?
that's why you want to pack it in. So when you're going on your way here, bring it in to your waistband.
Uh-huh.
Here, you want to have it out when you're walking around. Most hikers are going to have a handgun with them. And then when you inevitably murder a wanderer, make sure that there's not a body.
Tell me how you feel about crawling.
Oh!
I think it's a waste of our time, and I wish we could just go hiking.
Got a flat tire, man.
How do you get a flat tire?
Well, it comes off the rim.
So it's kind of
Oh,
like track and field,
yeah, see, that was probably 10 points.
or like bocce ball.
Yeah, it's actually exactly like track and field.
Did you win?
Yeah, what I did was I went down, I came back up, and I continued to walk. It was pretty cool. Not a lot of people can do it, mainly because of the obesity rate in America. Bless you. Try and keep that to a minimum when I'm talking. Human crawling is a new fad that's really taking off in America. Sure, you know, home ec, constructing a pipe bomb, all the things you could do, but what you really want to do better is human crawling. You can actually reach out to your friends or local ministry, and they'll actually have pamphlets ready for you.
Human crawling. Now,
Not to be confused with human trafficking.
And like people like begging for something.
Yeah,
Or
so
like-
you'll find homeless people, sure.
Maybe or like babies. Like how about baby crawling? Is that like?
Yeah, you'll find babies out there, decomposing or just kind of left. Prom night, not a really good time to go human crawling if you don't want to run into.
Why are the babies dead?
Oh, well, you know how it is. You deliver a baby out in the woods during prom. Things tend to happen.
I thought they were conceived on prom.
And actually, when you're hiking, it'd be better to bring cigarettes. Since they're biodegradable, you have to carry around this, but if you have cigarettes, you can kind of flick them off into the woods.
Yeah.
You don't have to carry this. Cigarettes weigh a lot less.
Cigarettes are better for you than vaping, right?
Well, I haven't heard any numbers recently, but you do look cooler because a cigarette is a lot smaller and you can kind of keep it in your mouth.
I mean, just think about it. That thing's got chemicals in it. Cigarettes are natural. They come from natural leaves.
Welcome to the 1,000 Steps. Here amidst the rugged grandeur of Jack's Narrows are important remnants of regional industrial and transportation history. Tangible reminders of a work ethic which helped transform a nation, and the story of a community partnership that... Oh, that's a big word. Tim, help me with this big word.
What?
I need help with the big word.
Oh, coming. Collect wheel.
Ah,
Yeah. They collect wheel to preserve the trait.
the tract.
Future garrisons.
Garrisons.
Yeah, they had soldiers here.
Shout out.
You'd stop exploiting my body for views on your videos.
Hey, did you forget to bring the tape for the chafing of your nipples?
Yeah, that's why.
Classic office bit. Alex, how are you doing?
I'm having fun.
Alright, Tim, in loving memory of the crocodile hunter,
I picked up a lot.
let's
Like
do
that
some
guy said,
hunting.
no, I wouldn't do it now.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up a snake.
No,
Then
tell
we're
us,
gonna go to the
tell us the risk involved here.
The risk is 100%.
They're not venomous.
It will bite you,
But
it's
it
gonna
could-
hurt.
What's it gonna feel like, a paintball?
It's gonna feel like a snake bite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, like the shot? I've had those. They're good.
The flu shot? No, it's totally different.
Different thing.
This is a snake bite. What does that mean when it's curling backwards?
It's rearing up to bite.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That'll get the views.
Do your snake call.
That's what's that guy's name?
Larry Pepperbottom? Steve
Larry.
Irwin. I learned it from him. You want to get the ground moving?
His name's Larry Pepperbottom?
Here we go.
Great YouTuber.
Hey.
PewDiePie.
Where's the underwear? What kind of underwear are those?
Looks like panties.
Yikes. What was the story behind that?
I'm sure someone was having sex. I don't know if we need to analyze it.
I don't know, they look really small. I think it was a child. Because if I was hiking through the woods with my kids, my imaginary kids,
Yeah.
and like one of them pooped their pants, I would just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw this out.
Oh, I guarantee. Maybe it was. Maybe it was kids' underwear. There's a snake under there, so like wherever you are.
We should just get you a T-shirt that says "Don't try this at home."
Yeah, really. Everything I do is just not really exemplary behavior. We're getting there.
And the sacred M carved in the tree for Monopoly.
Man, this trail is hot.
Look at this, guys. Watch this. I know you're impressed. Man.
So this was like a little bit more than 1,000 steps.
We hit 1,000 and we were not at the top.
A little bit
1,015 steps.
false advertising.
Yeah, we're gonna fix the sign on the way.
I mean, it's not as catchy, but
yeah. Welcome to 1,015 steps.
I think it was worth it. Alex did not make it.
Yeah, you'll notice that Alex isn't here. Where?
This is what happens when you vape too much.
Yeah. Your lungs start to deteriorate. You can't do cardio. It's a shame, really.
This whole hike was just to show all of the kids out there.
Vaping isn't cool.
Yeah.
Vaping's actually kind of cool. I'd still vape. I made it up fine. I vape.
I didn't film any of that. Fun fact about Lord of the Rings.
This is where it was filmed. The scene where they're going up 1,015 steps.
Yeah, it's in the bonus features or whatever where they're
cut
like,
it out
well,
of the film.
we didn't want to say it was 1,015 because it's just not as catchy.
Yeah, and it lasted for about 2 hours. It was a 2-hour scene. They were just walking up the steps.
Frodo threw up like
Yeah.
1,000 times, roughly. But the real reason you came up here because you thought there was a 7-Eleven.
Not the case. I am thirstier than ever.
In the Big Thirst or whatever they.
120% thirst.
Slurpees?
However they measure it. Maximum thirst.
1,015%.
Alex!
Chewbacca.
Nailed it. Was that Star Wars?
Yeah.
Sounded just like the movie.
Regret it, yeah. My heart was gonna explode. And I'm worried about my knees on the way down.
You know
So
what?
we predicted that
We
you were
predicted-
gonna start teaching a pottery class to random
That was gonna be
hikers.
like an RC class. I figured we were gonna come down and you would have at least 2 or 3 people around you.
Really?
Just like talking. Yeah. You look like a professor. Like this is like
No. Yeah.
like a random encounter and like an RPG. Like you're coming up.
Let me tell you about the islands.
What?
I am glad I stayed. Talk to some people I can't hear.
I asked a lot of people about you. I was like, was there a man with a bunch of RC cars down there? And like, yeah, he's like 750 steps. I was like, he's
He's
still
way
breathing?
down there. Okay, he's alive. He's fine.
I was like, all right, good. I was worried about him.
Oh, I saw a caterpillar. Family came down here and they're like, oh, there's another one. Look at it. I was like, what'd you see? They're like, caterpillar, big one. Some people asked me, like, oh, you brought your trucks up here. It's like for the, probably photogenic up here, right? I'm like, or for the photo shoot. And I was like, yep. And then as they were gone, I was like, I wonder if they thought that these don't drive, that I was just carrying toy trucks around to take pictures. Like, cause they're not.
People around here, they're nice enough to just be like, oh, that guy's an idiot. Alex, tell us about how you feel, with the 1,000 steps.
Man, my cardio's not that great. I couldn't even make it.
Okay, you're in good shape. If we had a pottery throwing contest, I wouldn't hold it against you.
I could totally throw pots.
Do you really throw the pots like
I could throw them way farther than
pizza
you, man.
pies? You should get a pizza. We made it back. And my Fitbit says I only have 81 flights. So I don't know what that equates
Well,
to.
divide 1,015 steps.
Wait, flight what, upstairs?
Yeah,
And is this 81 flights?
yeah,
That's pretty good, isn't it?
I guess. That's like,
Why does it matter if you did 81 steps or 81 flights? You know you did 1,015 steps.
Those
yeah, but you know they didn't count it, right? It's almost like an estimation.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Tune in next time for a couple of guys go look at stuff.
I won't be involved.
If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and tell us in the comments what you would like us to explore next. As always, you can subscribe and ring the notification bell, and that will let you know when we post a new video every Monday. You can follow us at eFilmsTravel on Instagram, and we'll let you know when the next episode of A Couple of Guys Go Look at Stuff will be posted. Okay, see ya.
It's a really bad shed.
The Dinky Shed.
It's not built very
First I thought it was like Disney World.
the Disney shed.
The Disney Shed.
This is the most.
It's the cup shed. It's where the
Oh yeah, the cup
restaurants get their to-go cups out of in the back.
Oh yeah, Ruby Tuesday.